Hey, so the other night I had this dream. In my dream, I was completely alone. My dogs weren't even home, and it was about 10 o'clock at night. And I hear someone knock on the door. And I'm thinking, well, that's strange. And I kind of peek around the corner, and I can see through the glass in the door that there's a man just standing there leaning against our porch wall. And I was a little bit concerned, but I thought, well, I'll just wait. He'll go away. So I kind of waited a few minutes, and about 5 minutes later, he knocks again. And I'm like, well, that's really strange. Why isn't he leaving? So I kind of go on the other side of the house so he can't see me through the living room. And I'm looking out the front window because I'm like, I need to see this person walk away. And so finally, I'm thinking, do I call 911? It's not an emergency. Do I wait till it's an emergency? Do I call the local sheriff for a drive-by? That might be a good idea. And as I'm thinking this, I hear one more knock. And now I'm scared. I'm kind of like my heart's pounding, and I'm a little bit annoyed, quite a bit annoyed. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to give it another minute or two, then I'm going to call the sheriff. And so I'm standing there, and a few minutes later, I see a shadow walking away from our house, and it's a man, and he goes off into the dark down our driveway. And I realized he was wearing a tunic with like a rope around his waist, and he had long hair. And right then I woke up, and I knew it was Jesus knocking on my door. And I thought of Revelations 3:20. He says, I stand at the door and knock. And I think about that, and I think, how many times has Jesus been waiting for me to open my heart to spend time with him? And that's all he wants. He wants our time, our love, our devotion. He doesn't want a quick emergency prayer. He wants to sit with us. He wants to spend time with us. He wants to hear what is going on. Not that he doesn't know already, but he wants to be with us. And I thought of this analogy. I thought, anytime, well, here, I'll share what happened not too long ago. I'm carrying groceries in the house, and my hands are full, and I'm trying to do it all in one load, and I'm carrying the 12-pack of soda, underneath the bag, and I've got my keys in my hand, and I want to set everything down, so I'm trying to get the key and the lock, and all of a sudden I look down at my phone because it's ringing, and it's my son. Immediately I set everything down because I have time for him. And that's our Lord. He wants us to set everything down and have